Kaspa holders, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. We're back yet again with our day-to-day analysis update on Kaspa. You guys are absolutely killing it with the support. You guys enjoy these updates a lot. So again, you guys know, continue supporting and you will see a continuation of these Kaspa updates that I'm bringing you guys. So looking across the board as we are going into Friday morning, we are seeing, market, kind of going back into the green despite, us seeing so much uncertainty, and speaking about uncertainty, it's still definitely there, guys. Even though we are seeing the market bouncing right now, it's not a time to be getting overly excited because, there's a lot of other things, we need to keep in mind as, what's really happening. But of course, a green day, I'm sure no one's really complaining. But again, in a grand scheme of things, there are other factors that, we need to be considering. But anyhow, if you're looking at CAS, it's up 5.4% right now with the price currently sitting at 6.7 cents. Also up 5% in Bitcoin compared. Now, if you're looking at the market cap, 1.7 billion and the 24-hour trading volume at $76 million. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So you guys know we're going to start off by taking a look at the dominance index. And I mentioned this in my H-bar update. If you did end up watching it, I'm sure you guys are aware of that. We are seeing the dominance index, not showing any signs of slowing down. I repeat, it's not showing any signs of slowing down, which of course you guys know what kind of impact it could have on altcoins if we were to see a little bit of a minor pullback. So dominance itself still climbing quite high. We did see a little bit of a bounce in Bitcoin over the course of the last few hours, which of course has had a positive impact on altcoin market. You could see this for yourself. We were sitting literally at 81.2 a few hours ago, but we found ourselves back in the 38 point of Fibonacci retracement level. And I mentioned this in my H-bar update. It's looking really good as far as Bitcoin is concerned, despite so much volatility, uncertainty. You're still seeing BTC reclaiming back in the 38 point, which again is nice to see. You don't really want to see the price of Bitcoin dropping below the 0.50 and not being able to close back into the 38.2, because if it's unable to do that, I think the chance of us going down to the likes of 76k or potentially even losing that support down to 73.5 is still on the table. But that's not what we're here for. I'm sure everyone wants to know about the price of Kaspa, understand what's really happening, what's going on, when is the price of Kaspa going to moon. And right now, again, of course, if you're looking at it on a daily time frame, you can't really see what's going on the chart. So that's why we always look at the hourly time frames, because it makes us understand better as to what's really happening. So over the last, you could say pretty much since the beginning of April, I want you guys to understand, we've been having a little bit of a hard time breaking out of the 6.9 cents price point. Kind of spoke to you guys about this range before, and of course, we did see that retracement down to 6 cents, but you could see a nice, beautiful bounce since then. And speaking about this specific bounce, if you somehow got in at the 6 cents price point, we're talking about an 11% increase. But as of now, as we are starting to see the price breakout, there is significant amount of support coming in. Significant amount of resistance coming in. But you're pretty much, the level that you'd really want to be looking at for is the 6.9 cents mark. If it's able to break out, I do personally believe 7.3 cents could be retested and start heading up to that major key resistance, that 8.2 cents that I spoke to you guys about. We know about this major key resistance because pretty much after this key resistance is able to break out, the target is this blue zone. And of course, right now, in a grand scheme of things, it is not a small move by any means. If you want to put this into perspective, that is a 40.6% move from where we currently are. But first step would be obviously, to get back above 6.9 cents, because we're having a little bit of a hard time breaking out of this range. And then onwards, we could be talking about some of the other targets. But as of now, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Of course, some resistance coming in its way. We'll kind of take a look at it tomorrow. But, if Bitcoin is able to break out and obviously remain within this range, and maybe BTC dominance starts showing a little bit of weakness within itself, maybe down to even 62.2%, I do expect CAS could start pushing up to some of these levels that we've been discussing. But one step at a time. Don't forget that patience is required. As long as you've done your due diligence, research, and have invested where you can afford to lose, then patience is your number one key to follow. Love you all. See you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.